Okay. CMAT, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's the people who take stolen or the stolen car people. Say they are arresting the same people and only putting them in jail only to rearrest them. Colorado. The Colorado Metro Auto Theft Task Force is the agency in charge of trafficking vehicle thefts in multiple counties across the Denver metro area. According to CMAT, mobile vehicle theft increased 24% in the first quarter of 2022 than compared to the first quarter of 2021. On average, nearly 100 vehicles are stolen each day in the Denver metro area, according to CMAT. You know what I just thought about? I bet you anything that's got something to do with the open border, right? Because if you can get a car across the border, it's yours. There's no none of that. If you can get it over there, you're good. So if the border's crazy open, it wouldn't surprise me. I know the people who are doing some of this. I'm sure I do. You know what I mean? Because they've talked to me about it and stuff. Just in general, no specifics, but they've talked to me about what they're doing. And I'm sure it's got something to do with things going to Mexico. So they call it the cycle of violence. This is 9 News reporting. They call it the cycle of violence. It's the cycle of auto theft, said Mike Greenwell with CMAT. Denver has been a hot spot for stolen vehicles since January of 2022. There have been 3,290 vehicles stolen, according to CMAT. That's just Denver County. Wow. These are all the surrounding counties. What is this? Broomfield County? 2021, 2020, 0? What did they do? Huh. Okay. Arapahoe County, that's where I live, is second with 1,931 stolen vehicles in the same time frame, CMAT reports. Adams County was third with 1,685, followed by Jefferson County with 1,260. So why are we seeing such a large increase in stolen vehicles? We're arresting the same people and putting them in jail, then rearrest them. Let's see. Law enforcement in Colorado filed nearly 5,500 cases of felony motor vehicle theft in 21, and that's up from 4,600 cases filed in 2020. Okay. Vehicles recovered, 515. Value, $7 million. Operations, bait car. 20 of them were bait cars. Surveillance, that's how they get them back. That's one of the ways they get them back is they put trackers on them. They retrieved it by watching him. They retrieved it. Somebody saw the car, ran surveillance on it, and then found it. And this is something else they do whenever they find if they find a stolen car, they'll put a tracker on it, and then they'll wait for somebody to jump in it and follow them. So felony charges usually mean jail time. But Greenwell said in some cases this is not happening. There's a lot more plea bargaining going on, motor vehicle theft being that charge. CMAT does not have data on the number of motor vehicle theft arrests that lead to convictions. The task force does say that there is a trend. Repeat, violent, and first-time offenders of auto theft are also getting a slap on the wrist. And most stolen is Chevy Silverado, Kia Sportage, Kia Optima, Hyundai Sonata, Hyundai Elantra. Hyundais must be easy. Hyundais must be super easy. Hyundai Tucson, F-250s, Honda Civic. You expect that, especially an old one, 97 to 2000. Oh, you're taking those easy. Honda Accord, yeah, those old ones. Wow. Okay. Boom. Man. Okay, let's get back to these comments. All right. What did you want? What did you say, Timmy? Shooting in Arvada, huh? Let's look it up. You said it was like a week ago. Yeah, and it's only 18 months out here. The law out here, this is what it is if you already got a felony, it's a class 6, right? A class 6 carries like 12 to 18 months. If they aggravate it, it carries 18 months to 3 years. So that's what you get for a banger out here. If you're a felon, you get 18 months to 3 years if it's aggravated, like if you're on paper or something. Other than that, it's 12 to 18 months. They'll plea bargain it down a little bit normally, as long as the feds don't pick it up. But the laws are built so that if you don't have a felony, it ain't nothing. It's like nothing to get caught with a banger out here if you ain't got no felonies, even if it's not registered or something. Like if it's hot, yeah, you're probably hit. You know what I mean? Or if it's been altered, they'll hit you on that. The feds will hit you on that if it's altered. If you would put a switch on it, or if you scratched it up or something like that. Anyone that's got the almost anything, if you scratch the numbers off it, the cops can kind of take it. That's actually kind of a law, like in general, because you've obfuscated the ability to identify something, and that can only be done for nefarious purposes. Is basically what it says. Anchorman, stash in the house, homie. The hood is its own world, dog. You get lost. You get lost in that situation, homie, and you can't see your way out of it. I go back and I see my homies, and they just can't. I go talk to God. One of my homies, my poor homie, he got jumped at fucking Dandy Dan's, dog, and he never made it out the hood because I think his brain stopped maturing, dog, whenever he got jumped. And they gave him like brain damage. Like 2 or 3 dudes jumped him and fucking stomped him out. So whenever I was in the joint, and that motherfucker, boy,